All right, you guys, welcome in. This is going to be another September 2024 reading. We're going to roll the astro dice to see who we're reading for. I have the Chinese 5 elements out here to tap in as the oracle. We're going to pull a crystal at the end and find what crystal is going to be best to use for whatever sign I pull. We're utilizing Radiant Rider-Waite to do the spread. And I'm actually going to go over the entire transits of all month of September, all the houses, and find out how this is going to be affecting you specifically. We've read Pisces already. Let's see who comes out. Let's see. I got Aries in the 4th house with South Node, so Capricorn's energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. All right. North Node is in the 4th house for Capricorn, but it's showing up with the energy of the South Node. So we're speaking about career. All right. And I believe this is going to be pertaining to Pluto stepping into Capricorn in the 10th house. All right. I'm sorry, no. Pluto's going to be stepping into the 1st house. The South Node sitting in the 10th house is what's making some sort of karmic challenge out of this energy. All right. Let's find out what's going on. All right. So it's coming out with the Chariot here. 9 of Pentacles. And you may have already had a victory with something. All right. It's looking like something was very successful. You were able to reap some sort of abundance out of what you've been doing. And now there's a tower. So something unexpected happens. This could happen more so around the day before Venus heads into Libra, which is the 29th. So possibly around the 27th, 28th, something unexpected could come about. I'm getting when the moon heads in Cancer, and that's the 28th or the 29th. Okay. Let's find out. It's like some sort of shocking changes to something happens. You could find that there was someone that it was in a position of authority, all right, that was more so being deceptive, lying about finances or some sort of promotion or raise that was supposed to come through. Okay. Be careful of trying to win at all costs, cutting corners and things like that. If you chose to go in a different direction with the Page of Pentacles, this could be definitely something that you want to, watch out for. If you're moving from a Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacle energy in a very slick and sly way, not the best thing to do. All right. Not the best thing to do here. I'm seeing that might actually bite you in the ass. Let's see. Page of Wands. Your challenge may be that you're trying to accelerate very, very quickly with something, but being deceptive on the other end of it is not going to get you there. All right. This could be you or this could be someone around you. I'm also seeing that Cancer's energy is being shown here. So this could be a partner. All right. Like this could be a romantic partner, a business partner, someone as a friend, a family member, or whatever. But I'm seeing that there could have been some sort of success or windfall of something that came through for you or was supposed to come through for you, and shockingly, unexpectedly is where you run into this energy here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if there's anything else that needs to be said here. Oh. Stand your ground and move on. From what exactly? I feel like, is something being denied to you? Hold on a second. What's going on with this deck? It's being very stubborn. And get a good shuffle in. Welcome in. Stand your ground and continue moving forward if there's been some sort of inheritance that's supposed to come through at work. Okay. I'm seeing the energy of the sun down at the bottom of the deck and the Fool card. All right. So this could be where you're more so trying to make finances in a very quick manner. But I don't, being the challenge overall with the Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like it's not going to work out for you. If you've been successful with something so far, go ahead and stick with that. But if you end up finding that you experience a tower energy around you, it could have been that you were doing something slick or sly and or trying to be deceptive pertaining to traveling and or some sort of messages that you're going to hear about. I don't know what this is. All right. But I'm saying where you need to stand your ground on something here. There's some sort of inheritance that comes in through work. All right, a past person that needs to work with you, whatever that is. Let me clarify that. So Capricorn, your sixth house is where Gemini is. And I was looking at the energy of Jupiter and Gemini down at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. So that could be of significance. Someone from the workplace, could be a coworker or something from the past. Oh. Something may become burden in the workplace where you might be indecisive whether you want to move forward with this or not. And I feel like Spirit is saying stand your ground on it. Just be sure that you're not being slick or sly. And the Seven of Swords could also mean you being strategic with what it is that you're communicating out, or if you're traveling, or if you have some sort of important message, or if there's some sort of sudden change that's supposed to help you accelerate quickly, there could be a change coming up in that energy. I'm kind of getting it happens on the 28th, the 29th, or when the moon is in Cancer at the end of the month. Because it's showing me the moon in Cancer with Venus in Virgo. The last day Venus is in Virgo is on the 29th, which it will step into Libra at exactly, 1 second, 9:22 a.m. I want to make it clear to you guys that we are heavily right now in Earth energy. I posted it in my community board with Sirius going direct in Capricorn today, the sun being in Virgo. All right, we just stepped out of a moon in Taurus energy. We have Jupiter and Mars that is in Gemini. We have, all these energies that are mutable and or heavy Earth energies. All right, so remaining adaptable to what the changes are going to look like more so, to remain more so in a practical. September is like beginning, of the fall equinox. Things are going to be changing. Things are going to be different. We have a completely different solar eclipse coming up, all right, with Pisces energy here. We're going to speak about that in just a second. But this seems like something's going to come around and try to burden you. And if it feels burdening, then it's not for you. They want you to make a decision to move on to something and gain clarity that there's something better out there for you. But you might be stubborn and want to hold on to this, all right, instead of moving on from it. But the minute that you take a leap of faith, you head right into happiness. I don't know what this is. It's giving me work. And this could be an inheritance and or a past person. All right, I got lots of pentacles out here. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. All right. I'm seeing Cancer, Uranus' energy when it goes retrograde. Interesting. Spirit just showed me that in a different way. So here's heavy Earth energy and what's going to happen. So this is Uranus' energy. It will retrograde. Here's the energy of the sun in Virgo. 2 earth elements. That's on September 1st. The day that Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn, which is more earth energy. So being patient right now with decisions could be of significance. Putting in harder work, more than necessary. Try not to work in the background trying to do something quickly, though. I feel like the more that you take a step back and work patiently, the more you have a chance of accelerating faster, if that makes sense. Instead of trying to do something so logically, thinking about something so quickly, it's like you're beating yourself up about it in your mind, where it actually requires you to slow the hell down. Okay. You can like tire yourself out very quickly. 8, 9, and 10 of Wands are out here. This is all Sagittarius' energy. Okay. I just heard spiritually. Balance, spirituality, and practicality is what I'm feeling. There is a full moon coming up in Pisces. That's what that's all about. Okay. Whatever. Let's see. Anything else? If you end up choosing another path and planning ahead, you can definitely change your fortune in order to come into the Ten of Cups energy, which is like the happily ever after emotionally. Okay. Is this pertaining to family? Just show me a pentacle if that's what that is. No, it's within your heart space. I got pages out here. Lots of them. Who's missing? Page of Wands. I don't think that you need to seek anything that's new and passionate. You already have passion for something. That's probably the problem here. 7, 8, and 9 of Wands. You have lots of passion for something. I feel like your challenge is going to be like if you've been successful with something and you've been waiting for, the fruits of your labor to come in, it's almost like it may require you to put in a little bit more work in or look at things in a different perspective where if you've been trying to slide through something and do something quickly, it requires you to go more so into detail and focus on, like, I don't know, perfecting something is what it's giving me. This is what this earth energy is going to bring, you guys. It doesn't matter for what sign I'm reading for. It just depends on what house it's falling in. Whether it be love, in relationships, whether it be children, whether it be your home environment, your work, your career, your friends, self, whatever. All right. Specifically for Capricorn, we're going to go over the transits in a second, but this is the energy that's coming out for you guys. All right. What's going on with this Two of Swords and Ace of Swords over here? Seven of Cups. Three of Cups and Knight of Swords. There's something pissing you off. It's almost like you're contradicting yourself. Do you want to move at something quickly and or slowly? See how they're like, you might face, you might come face to face. This could definitely be with something that you've been waiting for a very long time. And you might be angry because you've probably been waiting for it for a long, long time. Okay. So you might want to be a bit impulsive, but I feel like the best thing to do is slow down. You don't want to cause yourself any like illusions or confusion moving forward when it's supposed to be a time of celebration with something. Like you've had a victory and or very close to it. Okay. Let me just pull 3 more cards on this. Welcome in, everybody. This reading is specifically for Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn, and or if you have Capricorn in any of the personal planets. That'd be Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. Yeah, Capricorn is coming out with the energy of Mars and Capricorn. 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. With the 7 of Pentacles. If you've invested in something and there's other people that want to come collaborate with you, this might be where there could be an ending to a very difficult chapter in your life if you've been like overthinking something, not sure if it's going to come through, and then you're going to receive that sign, from your intuition saying, yes, go for it. Thank you. I was like, can I get clarification? There's the Ace of Pentacles right behind it. All right. It may require you to separate from something. Okay. And it could be more so within the emotional space. If you've been held back in any way, all right, if you've been sacrificed in or devoting your time emotionally to something, you've already won there. All right, you're very wise. You came out very wise in that energy. It's now on standing ground on that. You see, I'm getting like 10 toes down on the pentacles. It's now time to protect that energy and build practically towards your accomplishments. All right, it's like gain control again of your practical life. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right. Oh, let's see. So it kind of seems like being in the energy of mutable, okay, where Gemini and Mars are typically expanding the mind right now. Like Gemini is an intellectual sign, right? Heavy, fast moving action. Come September, those energies are going to change. So we'll see what happens here. Let's pull from the Chinese 5 elements for Capricorn. We got the fire rat, light and shadow. All right, so remain balanced overall. All right, I'm seeing the earth snake. Gratitude leads to abundance. We're going to talk about this in a second. And the earth dragon is here, as above, so below. All right, so there's a heavy emphasis on possibly the 5th and the 6th houses. I'm also seeing the energy of the Hierophant as well as the lovers, and I'm seeing 13 here with the death card. All right, so if something ended and something new began, it could have left you where you started to manifest, as above, so below, working with the energies overall to stay committed to something. This could have been to some sort of study, some sort of belief system, whatever that may be. And gratitude leads to abundance. It's almost like because of the decision that you made. I mean, this is great energy overall. Let me read them out really quickly to you guys. It has 2 messages here, one from heaven, one from earth on all of these cards. So let's see. All right, so the fire rat says, message from heaven, be generous with your light, like yang fire, that is the sun, even in the darkest of times. A simple practice to help you turn into the energy of yang fire is to gaze at the sun at sunrise and or sunset when yin and yang are both active. Observe any shift in your energy as the sun rises and or sets. So it's remaining balanced overall, whether you're in the daytime or in the nighttime. It doesn't matter. Message from earth says the rat encourages you to befriend your biggest fears. They can be the most powerful forces to motivate you out of the dark. So if you've been in the dark and you need to step out of that energy, let's speak about the emotional state. It's like more so tap into your practical side. Start doing things, getting up, moving around, whatever. I don't see you having any fears, though. I didn't see that in your reading. I don't see that you're trapped at all. I feel like you're ready to accelerate is what I feel. The 8, the 9, and the 10 of wands. Be careful of over, exhausting yourself. But I'm seeing more so where it's time for you to release the negativity of the past, like the conflict and or too much in the mental, that type of energy. All right, let's look at as above, so below with the earth dragon. All right, message from heaven. Imagine yourself in a place surrounded by majestic mountains. Your heart and mind might feel at one with the mountains while your body feels energized and anchored. Remember this grounding energy of yang earth whenever you need to recenter. So remaining grounded overall. Definitely double earth cards here. All right, message from earth says the dragon as a sign that bridges heaven and earth can help expand consciousness. Hidden yin water and yin wood in the dragon indicate wisdom and creativity contained within you that can be unearthed with a consistent meditation practice. Okay, so remaining grounded, doing yoga, whatever that may be, taking a daily walk. All right, listening to sounding music, spiritual baths. I mean, this could be multiple things to like ground your energy. Number 6 here with gratitude leads to abundance. Message from heaven. Yin earth reminds us to consider our actions with sustainability in mind. Nurture mother earth as you would yourself and your loved ones. We are all part of her. Message from earth. The snake's yin fire carries the frequency of joy, which you can cultivate by bringing in more of what uplifts you. Where in nature do you feel happiest? A simple awareness practice is to note the dominating colors in your wardrobe and your surroundings, which colors and objects uplift your mood. All right, so right now you might be interested in going shopping and getting like fall colors. That means like the oranges and the dark yellows, those mustard colors, whatever. It's Tim season, okay, for my people out there that like Timberland boots. I know it's still a little bit warm, but getting closer and closer to fall season, these are going to be energies that come about, okay? So let's pull a little bit on this. What's going on here with this light and shadow energies? Again, it's coming out with the 13th, all right, meaning the death card energy, and where there's something called for, you know, an ending to a new beginning. Okay, so the very first card that came out in the spread was the Chariot, and it's back out here again. All right, and it was showing me there with the 9 of Pentacles earlier that there was something you were successful with. All right, and or was waiting for something to come through. I'm seeing this King of Swords here, this 3 of Swords, and this Hangman energy being very stern in your energy overall, and seeing more so devoting your time to something is what I feel. All right, staying in Hangman mode. But there has to be a balance in between that energy. All right, I feel like you've been successful with that. There's a completion there with the 4 of Wands down at the bottom of the deck. Split the deck. Now you might be discontent or bored with something. Okay, you might feel that you need some sort of spark. Right, so the energies, as it shifts as above, they happen as, you know, below as well. Let's get one more over top of this fire rat energy here. Okay. Spirit gave me the 4 of Cups again with the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. All right. So it seems like if you've been more so bored waiting for something to, you know, happen, you've been hanging around in hang mode, trying to gain a different perspective about something. It's almost like that's over and done with. All right. The celebration has happened. It's time to accelerate now. All right. So this can be very contradicting in the way that it came out earlier, because it's looking like to me you're ready to accelerate with something, but it also wants you to slow down and be more practical in life. But this can be within your emotional state where you have to remain balanced overall, and in saying balance your spirituality as well as your practical life. Okay. Let's see what this as above, so below is all about. I mean, take it as it resonates, you guys. Other people are not on the same frequency. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's working on specific areas in their life, because these transits are happening in all different types of, you know, areas on the chart. So just take it as it resonates for you, Capricorn. All right. I see the World card, something coming to completion. Well, I mean, damn. Whatever is ending is fated to happen that way so that something new can come in. Okay. I got Saturn and Jupiter there. Saturn in Pisces, Jupiter in Gemini at a square to each other. That's tension. That's calling for some sort of change. For it to be paid attention to is what I feel. Okay. Something is meant to either come back around full circle in a different way. What is this? There's that Knight of Pentacles again and the 5 of Pentacles. So if there's a lack in finances, if finances have been slowed down, it was for a reason. It's time to move on from that type of energy. All right. Stepping out of the hermit mode, you come out, wow. I mean, damn. You came out so much more wiser. Look at this. You got the Hermit card there with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is like Hire's counterpart in tarot, meaning spiritually. All right. This 6 of Swords is the energy that you have spirit down your ass right now. They want you to continue pushing forward. There's something auspicious that's meant to come in, and I feel like you're lacking because things have been slowed down for you in your practical life. You are supposed to receive some sort of blessings or something. There's another path that you're supposed to be on at this time. That's the truth. All right. Gratitude leads to abundance. So show gratitude to the divine this month in September. And I feel like whatever is supposed to align for you, it's happening already. All right. Possibly with that last fixed moon cycle with the World card coming out the way it did, especially with the Wheel of Fortune over top of it. That's crazy. That's all fixed energy on both of those cards, representing Jupiter and Saturn overall. All right. So we have Saturn and Neptune that are in retrograde right now. And Jupiter is not retrograde, but it will be by October 9th. So maybe there's things that are supposed to be aligned properly. All right. Here, stepping into the fall equinox season, and us finally getting like integrated in what our projects are as well. All right, where you're supposed to be learning, growing, opportunities that are meant to be presented at specific time frames. Like, that's what I feel this is. All right, so show gratitude for how far you've come so far. All right, Temperance. I mean, damn. It's crazy. I got like the most spiritual energy here. Hermit is the wise one, right? You've gone through the dark night of the soul. You more so did the inner work and transformed what it is on your spiritual sense here. And Temperance is like you're more balanced, you're more patient now. You've healed, okay? And I feel like your guides are supporting your journey. That's why I feel like you had something successful already. All right, but that chapter was supposed to end so that a new one could start popping up for you. Whatever was supposed to be aligned, where you've been lacking in finances and or had some sort of shift in, you know, you've been waiting a while for something to come through for you, possibly even your abundance. I feel like something's going to be balanced out. You'll receive justice for any of like the hardship you've gone through is what I feel. All right. Yeah, if you've been trapped in fear more so, not sure which direction to head, if you've been, becoming impatient, all right, maybe haven't been seeing things clearly. I don't know. And there's judgment. I feel like, it's time to ascend. I feel like those that are in higher power are watching over you. They're looking at how much you've grown. All right. What's that all about? There's the moon. It's almost like tap into the energy of stillness so that you can understand what's coming through when it pertains to the energy of just you being still. Understanding what is coming through the emotional state because you know what that is already. You sat through that. You know what that is. So anytime you feel lost and you're not sure what direction to head in, it's almost like sit still, go into meditation, and receive your listen to your intuition is what I'm trying to say. All right, remain strong as well in the emotional state now. Going after your passions and stepping back into your power. All right, I think I'm going to leave that there, you guys. That's a pretty good reading there. I mean, we have all energies more so that came out. Heavy Cancer, Pisces. I see Pluto there. That's going to step back into Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. All right, all fixed energies here. And Pisces and Cancer heavy. All right. Let's look at the transits overall for the month of September for Capricorn. Pull this up real quick. You guys, give me a second because I have like a spot on my glasses and it's pissing me off. We can see clearly now. The rain is gone. All right. There we go. That's better. All right. So August 26th is today's date as we're preparing to get ready for September. And today we had Sirius go direct in your sign, Capricorn. All right. So this is the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, agriculture, self-care. It's very significant that you focus on self-care now. Why? Pluto's getting ready to enter your sign. We'll talk about that in a second. All right. So Pluto's currently in Aquarius in your second house. There was a review of your money, your values, your possessions, all right, your finances, whatever, however you want to look at this. But this is going to be a major shift in the energy, especially with us being with the sun in Virgo. Pluto stepping into Capricorn, there's going to be heavy, heavy earth energy overall. And this is going to be great for you because anytime we tap base with trines over to earth energies, it's bringing you auspiciousness and positivity and good luck in your energy overall. All right. Pisces in the third house. This is the major key for you this month is your house of communication. So we have Saturn and Neptune that is currently in retrograde in Pisces. All right. This could be traveling. This could be the way that you communicate. This could be transportation. This could be studies. This could be researching anything, going back to school. I mean, it could be multiple things, right? But the full moon lunar eclipse happens on September 17th. This one more so is the energy of a harvest moon. So technically the harvest moon means that there's more of this bright moonlight energy in the dark nights to allow for agriculture, farmers, all right, to keep on working. So this is like heightened intuition and psychic abilities as well. And this is great a time for this to happen. Why? Because we have Sirius direct in your sign having to do with agriculture. This is a good spot for you. All right. So pertaining to travel, heightened psychic abilities, whatever that may be, meaning your intuition is like on point. All right, your intuition's on point. You're going to see Saturn and Pisces quintile over to Uranus and Taurus on September 20th. Let me pull this information for you real quick, because this is going to happen specifically in 2 different houses. Okay, so it's going to be pertaining to your 3rd house and your 5th house. All right, Saturn and Pisces quintiled over to Uranus and Taurus. So these 2 planetary transits, there are 2 different elements and 2 different modalities. So you're dealing with mutable water and fixed earth, and they're at 72 degrees apart, meaning there is flexibility and adaptability here if used within like the structure, right? Saturn is structure, Uranus is change. So when it comes to like artistic talents, showing potential and ambition within your 3rd and your 5th houses. This could be if you're communicating something out, 5th house energy as a hobby, or if you're meant to teach, children, whatever that may be. It's like you more so having great energy to go after your creativity, your hobbies, and whatever is going to bring you a sense of peace and joy and contentment in your life. All right. Saturn is also going to, in Pisces, semi-square Pluto in your sign on September 25th. All right, so this is going to be where these 2 planetary transits, it's like 2 different elements, 2 different modalities. Once again, cardinal Earth with mutable water at 45 degrees they don't favor each other, right? So there's going to be some sort of irritation, some sort of friction. You could be self-criticizing yourself within the 1st and the 3rd houses. You might feel that you are not up to par to communicate out a specific project. It's more so like get yourself ready because it's happening anyway. All right, that's what I see there. Now, moving into the energy of the 4th house is where Aries in the 4th house came out for you specifically on the Astro Dice. This is your house of home, comfort, divine feminine energies. This could be mother figure energy, whatever it is, all right? Chiron's currently retrograde there, which is the asteroid of the wounded healer. If you have any inner healing to do, this is going to be a great time to do it. Why? Because Pluto's stepping into your sign and transforming who you are as a person and how you want to face the world. This is going to then start squaring over to this North Node energy in Aries and where you're supposed to be heading to your divine life purpose. So whatever's coming full circle for you, all right, and where we saw the Wheel of Fortune right after that World card, this is supposed to be part of your destiny. It's fated to happen that way, all right? Taurus in the 5th house. Pleasure, love, creativity. This is where Uranus is going to go retrograde on September 1st. So you're going to start seeing things reviewing in your house of what's pleasurable to you, your love life. Do you want to, still be in a relationship? All right, because there's nothing really happening in Cancer at this current time, but stepping into September, we're going to see Mars step into Cancer in your 7th house. So Mars being in your 7th house is like you want to accelerate quickly towards relationships, business partners, that type of thing. All right, so whatever it is that you're reviewing in your house of creativity and self-expression, that's going to be starting to form, all right, on September 1st, with Pluto heading back into your sign on September 1st as well. Gemini, 6th house energy. All right. And this is where we currently have Mars in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini together. All right. These 2 energies together has been really explosive for you this month more so. All right. We're going to see where Mars has been moving pretty quickly in the house of work for you. So your health could have been of significance. You could have been really focusing on putting in hard work. If you've been of service to other people, could have been a heavy focus on pets. This could have been like multiple things, right? But we're going to be seeing both of these planetary transits heading into retrograde by the end of this year. All right. As Mars moves into Cancer in your 7th house, it's going to change its energy. Mars is at its detriment in Cancer because Mars is exalted. No, Mars is at its fall in Cancer because it's exalted in your sign. All right. So you might find that, there's a heavy emphasis on fallouts with partnerships and business opportunities, but new ones being presented is what I feel, so that you can head directly in the right area in your life. Why do I say that? Because once we get to Cancer in the 7th house, your house of relationships and legal contracts, Mars is going to go out of bounds on September 7th through September 17th. So a heavy pickup in energy pertaining to desire, drive, energy, sexuality, aggression, survival instincts, animal instincts, whatever it is, it's a little bit out of control overall. All right. So I'm seeing that it's going to be over the top, meaning it's like you're going to be acting out of character here pertaining to your relationships and or your relationships towards you. Okay. You're going to feel that things around your life are being destructed because Pluto's in your sign. But it's only so that you can rebuild on a firm foundation, is what I feel. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Last quarter moon also happens in Cancer on September 24th. That's not more so towards the end of the month. All right. But we're experiencing here today, and when I'm doing this reading, the last quarter moon in Gemini that's happening in your house of work. So last quarter moon in Gemini is more so going to say, listen, there are some changes that are needing to happen, some adjustments that are needing to happen. It's more so like, it's like, what do you want to release that isn't serving you? Whether that be things that you eat pertaining to your health, all right, your sleeping patterns, you putting in too much hard work that you're seeing you're not reaping some sort of benefit out of it, right? You may be overdoing it, trying to assist other people where it's taking away your energy in which you're needing it right now, all right? So just be careful with these last quarter moon energies. You're going to notice how whatever needs to be released from your house of work now, and then what's going to be needing to be released by September 24th in your house of relationships. Okay, so get ready to let some people go. Okay, this could be friends, family, co-workers, businesses. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter, right? It's just things that are not working well for you. Leo in the 8th house, house of sex, deep emotional feelings. This is where Mercury is currently retrograde at this time. It's actually going to go direct in 2 days, August 28th. All right, heading into September, we're going to see Mercury in direct, and it's going to head back into Virgo. All right, so we're going to then have the sun in Virgo. Mercury is in Virgo. Who else is in Virgo now? Vesta, the asteroid of spirituality and home and hearth and all that good stuff, is in Virgo. All right, we're going to be seeing where Pluto's going to be in Capricorn. All right, and obviously we're going to see another moon in Taurus, another moon in Capricorn. All these earth energies is like remain stable, remain overall grounded, focus on your practicality, and remain like putting in the hard work, perfecting something. All right, that's what I'm feeling here. Okay, so right now in your house of sex is like there's a review there. Your deep emotional feelings, having to face your fears, whatever that is. All right, in order for you to be ready to transform to the next level. All right, Mercury moves into direct August 28th in Leo. It'll move into Virgo on September 9th, which is about the beginning of the second week. And then we're going to start seeing Mercury in Libra by the end of the month on September 26th. All right. We're going to see in the 9th house, which is Virgo's energy and where we are right now. Vesta's there. The sun is there. Venus is currently there until the 29th. All right. So this is the house of higher learning, spirituality, foreign travel, belief systems. It's heavy on like, what are you learning right now? Is what I feel. What do you love to do right now? Okay. So that's interesting. One second. It's giving overall your heightened spirituality because Vesta's in the 9th house. All right. So you could find that you wanted to be more loving and caring and nurturing and that type of thing towards your spirituality. Okay. Or whatever it is that you're learning about at this time. New moon happens on September 2nd. As soon as we step in after Pluto heads into your sign and Uranus goes retrograde, the next day that new moon in Virgo takes place. All right, so this is going to be, if it's not happening right now, you're getting prepared for it. You're about to step into some higher learning energies. All right, the sun is blooming here right now with Vesta as well. All right, so Venus is going to step in August 29th, and then we're going to see Venus step into Scorpio by September 22nd. All right, Venus and Scorpio can be a very mysterious, secretive, obsessive lover type of energy. All right. But Venus in Libra is actually a really good energy, you guys. So it's going to step into where it is right now, into your 10th house, and then into your 11th house. I don't know. You might find that having associations to someone of a great age difference, because I'm seeing like 10th house energy is someone that is more mature. It's a divine masculine energy. But this could just be meaning career, your public image, whatever. All right. And how you want to express love out for what you do pertaining to your career. Now, let's look at Libra in the 10th, right? This is where Juno is. Juno's the asteroid of marriage and partnerships. So you could be finding that you're actually running into something that you want to feel committed to pertaining to career. All right. This could be like a professional aspiration or whatever that is. Lilith here is a divine feminine energy that comes through with power and vengeance and revenge. And it's like, I can do this. I'm just as good as a man is what this is giving me, right? South Node in Libra. It's like, that's what the feminines have been dealing with all year long. It's like, wanting to express the energy of love for something, all right, and having karmic challenges. And how can you do this? Dealing with like past life issues, but also tapping into a specific natural gift. All right. So stepping into October, once we run through the month of September, I feel like it's going to go really quickly. We're going to see the new moon solar eclipse that happens in Libra. I've been saying how we're on the edge of this major shift, right? With the North Node in Aries and in Libra, it's giving you your 4th and your 10th houses. So this could be home and career pertaining to you right now. But once the energy shifts, it's then going to go into Virgo or North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. So you're going to see where your 3rd and your 9th houses are going to be of significance here. And this is a heavy area of traveling, all right, whether it's short travel, long travel, higher education, communication, sharing your ideas, socializing more, tapping into spiritualities. Like this is going to be your shift within this year coming up. All right. So that new moon solar eclipse in Libra, also the new moon solar eclipse in Aries from October to March of 2025. This is where we're going to see this last axis of this Mars and Venus energy in opposition. Heavy on the, for you, 4th and 10th house. So get it together this year. Like you got to have it figured out. Are you working from home or are you dealing with past life issues pertaining to what you want to do for career? It's like, go build something for yourself. I don't know. Scorpio, 11th house is where the house of companions for you, specifically Capricorn. Palaces in Scorpio at this time, wisdom and knowledge is heightened right here. So you could be socializing with communities of people, collaborating with other people, or other people wanting to collaborate with you. All right. It looks like you're going to be learning a shitload of stuff in your 9th house, all right, about spirituality. So people want to hear about it. It's like, get out there, put the information out there. All right, start networking, socializing more. So Palace steps into Sagittarius, which is going to be the energy of your 12th house, which is going to tap into the house of the unknown, the subconscious, imagination, you being inspiring. All right, what do you want to create here? And start learning about that as well. That happens on September 8th, the day before Mercury heads direct in Virgo. All right, for you in your 9th house. So this is like falling into place perfectly if you are having to balance spirituality and your practicality. It's perfect for you right now. All right. So the first quarter moon happens in Sagittarius. This is going to be the energy that we've been waiting for. Why? Because first quarter moon is like your commitments being tested. All right. Virgo's your 9th house. That's where the new moon will happen. A week later, you'll see the first quarter moon step into Sagittarius, where it's going to say your commitment is being tested in your house of learning. How are you integrating that and being an inspiration to other people? Even if you don't know what the hell you're learning about yet, because Palace is moving in the day before. Okay. Mercury goes direct. Mercury is great communication coming through. Being in the sign of Virgo, it's like perfecting information, getting into the details, staying organized with your information. Is like, get yourself a book. You're in college is what this feels like. Okay? That's what this feels like. I don't know, you guys. That's what I'm getting. Let's get a crystal on this for Capricorn's energy. All right. Major shifts coming up. What is going on for Capricorn and what is the best stone to use for the month of September 2024? By the way, you guys, my community board will be posted on September 1st at 12 noon with all of the transits that are going to be of importance for the month of September. They're all split up in between the weeks. All right, the 2nd to the 8th, the 9th to, I want to say, what is it, the 15th or the 16th? I don't know. They're going to all be in there. All right, all the transits that are of importance. Interesting. Carnelian. All right, so increased confidence, poise, dignity, self-assurance. I got 2 masculine stones out here. That's interesting. I got pyrite with inherited value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance, and prosperity from within. So use either one. All right, I think I have pyrite. Where's my pyrite? Whoa. All right, so I'll share some of that energy with you. Good luck for September. So 14, carnelian energy. All right, so this one goes over general message, prosperity message, relationship message, and a crystal spirit meditation. I'm going to read them all out. All right. Rising above the fray is much easier when you feel confident in your strengths and know that the conscious universe is lighting the path for you. There's no shame in feeling unsure as you leave behind the unfamiliar, but Carnelian Spirit is here to help you grow your confidence so that you can experience dignity and poise even when it is clear that you are imperfect and not completely certain of what step to take next. You have come so far and grown so much. Give yourself credit and know that you make the best decisions for the good of all when you feel self-assured because you are connected to the conscious universe. Your co-creator at all times. Says you are awake and alert, heeding the signs that guide you on your healing path, so hold your head high. All right, relationship message. There is strength in allowing yourself to be vulnerable. After all, intimacy and trust can only be built if you let yourself be seen as you really are. Be confident in all that you have to offer to a partner and know that the conscious universe wants all of your relationships to nourish you. Carnelian spirit is here to remind you of how wonderful you are. Rest assured there that as you experience your dignity and hold your head high, others will recognize that you are a pillar of strength and a beautiful, unique spirit. You deserve the relationship that you want for yourself. Be assured that the conscious universe is working to see that you have it. All right. So this is the relationship with yourself or someone that you are trying to manifest into your aura. All right. Prosperity message. When carnelian spirit appears, it is not a time for second guessing yourself. Did you forget how powerful you are and that you have the ability to co-create the reality that you wish to experience? You are called today to be confident in your strengths, to feel self-assured as you deal with unexpected challenges, or boldly move forward into uncharted territory to explore its possibilities for you. Feel the strength of the conscious universe propelling you forward. Walk with dignity and grace, for you are truly capable of co-creating all you need and more. All right, so carnelian is a stone of confidence, courage, and action. Fantastic for those who are prone to procrastination or have difficulty gathering the courage to take the first steps. Carnelian lights a fire in your belly and other less comfortable places, pulls you up by the bootstraps and says, let's go for it. All right, so let it light a fire in your ass, because the book doesn't want to say it, but I will. All right, 45. Hold on. Pyrite. All right. Throughout the ages, humans have sought the gem of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aid them in the quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize the intrinsic value of these gifts from nature, and when pyrite spirit appears, you are meant to appreciate the abundance that the conscious universe has provided. An abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing all that is available to you, and you are called now to offer thanks to the myriad gifts that you have been given to help you achieve balance. As you take your healing journey, you find it easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits as you are ready to, or as you ready yourself to claim them. All right, the conscious universe has your back. What you need will not be denied to you at this time, so open yourself to receiving it by practicing appreciation. Relationship message. Pyrite Spirit has a clear message for you. Observe and appreciate the inherited value in your experiences and relationships. Those small moments of joy as you interact with ones you love, those people around you who offer you support. Do you stop to appreciate the cumulative, I can't say this word, com- whatever, the effects of your relationships with those who enhance your life? Today is the perfect day to do so. And as you look at the inherited value of things, notice the wealth of the wisdom you are gaining as a result of a variety of experiences with a diversity of people. Pay attention to whether your relationships have inherited value. Are some simple ones you have accumulated perhaps are starting to detract you from your life? If they have no inherited value, let them go, for you are meant to experience relationships rich in love and support. So those that are supporting you right now, are they actually supporting you, or are they being fake? All right, because that's what I'm feeling here. We saw that Three of Swords earlier, where you know you have to separate from something. So prosperity shows up in a different form. Do you see and appreciate the inherited value in what you own, experience, and enjoy? Pyrite spirit, also known as the fool's gold, reminds us that there is a great value in many aspects of life, not just the material. This crystal spirit here is to draw your attention to all that is available to you, support, love, and resources to be able to build upon them. You don't have to do it all by yourself, for the conscious universe is your ally and wants you to experience prosperity. The road sometimes gets a little wonky, but only because you are being called to consider the riches you may be overlooking in the quest for more. Find the inherited value in what is yours, the memories, experiences, and situations that have brought you here to the brink of a breakthrough. If you are willing to practice appreciation, move away from the externally imposed systems of evaluation and what others find worthy to determine and appreciate what is valuable to you. Pyrite Spirit will show you how much more you have and that you are manifesting to co-create your most abundant life. All right, Pyrite has a very male energy to it. This stone aligns us with the grounded action towards manifestation of abundance. It assists us in learning to take action one step at a time towards a desired physical outcome. Meditate with this stone to tune into the great value in all aspects of your life, the abundance and potentiality always available to you. Then you will be the magnet for prosperity. All right, you guys. So I'm kind of seeing a heavy emphasis on like masculine energy here. The fact that Aries came out with the fourth house, this is giving me like you heading directly towards your North Node energy. All right, I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there, and I'll check you guys out later today. I'm going to continue on with the readings. Follow me there. Bye.